Hey everyone, and welcome back to the X-Ring. So I'm going to document this whole trip, about 2.5 weeks on the road. I am in North Carolina, and tomorrow I hope to be in Little Rock, Arkansas. Got the little micro mini loaded up. Did end up picking up a new vehicle, squatting just a little bit, but not too bad. You always want some weight distribution hitches. That'll help out quite a bit. And then we'll see how this thing pulls. It's not a diesel, but it's should be plenty enough for that. I mean, this micro mini only weighs like 3,500 pounds or so, 3,100, and then when you load it up. So got everything loaded up, and hopefully I have enough. We'll see what happens. So we'll document every day. We'll see what happens. Do some fishing, do some shooting. What more can you ask? So after 11 hours in the car today, we are in Little Rock, Arkansas, and I found this pretty unique campsite RV place that is not your typical in the woods. It's in downtown Little Rock on the river, so we'll get you some videos of that.
Wait, what's on the back of his phone?
I'm video.
All right, so how often is it you get to go camping in downtown Little Rock? So this is an RV park right here on the river, and in the background you can see the bridges. It actually changes colors, and it's pretty cool. Like I said, it's going to be a complete opposite of what we're going to be doing for the next couple of weeks, but pretty different, right? All right, guys, so I haven't been videoing a whole lot, but this is a big natural amphitheater here. It's just real beautiful, a place to stop off. Trip's been pretty uneventful, just trying to hurry up and get miles under my belt. Did have one flat tire on the trailer. Discount Tire came to the rescue and repaired it. Actually, they replaced the tire in about 10 minutes, and so that worked out pretty well. So just outside of Santa Fe right now, about an hour kind of north of Santa Fe. And yeah, it's a great trip. It's hot out, about 100 degrees, but I think it's a pretty cool adventure, especially first time with a little camper like that. So one of the things I did learn, if you're ever on the road and you're looking for cleaning supplies, things like that for your firearms, Camping World, which you would never think about a Camping World, but I guess that's a parent company of like Gander. And so they had full line of guns, rifles, solvent, ammunition, everything else. Really surprising. So we'll come back at you in Durango. Stay tuned. We're in downtown Durango. It's a nice little place. What does it remind you of?
Asheville.
Asheville, it does. We're gonna head over to the Taco Libre. Now it doesn't blink like that. That's pretty cool. How about a digital rearview mirror that you can't see yourself in? See that? All right, guys. So we're at 8,376 feet, and the views are just incredible. We've probably been driving about 15 minutes once we got in the park. But we're still another 15 minutes out at least. I'll let you guys see this. Just pretty incredible views. You guys can see all of that. All right, so coming into the park, we've driven for probably 15 miles, and we made a right onto Wetherell Mesa, onto Step House. So this is about 12 miles, and it's steep and winding roads, and what we're going to do is try to make the hike over to Step House. We'll try to show you that. What do you think so far, Minnie?
It's good.
All right, so we came out here to Mesa Verde, the cliff dwellings, because we wanted to see it. Now, the Grand Palace is closed. Talked to the park ranger. He goes, if you're quick, you can do it, but it's very strenuous. He didn't really recommend it, so we'll see what better time to do it. I'm going to take them along as well. All right, guys, so after a pretty easy hike, it wasn't that strenuous, just a lot of downhill. You can actually see some of the places where they lived right in here. We'll be up pretty close to them. We've got Minnie, and what did we go with? Mama X?
Huh?
We called her Mama X, didn't we? All right, let's head over. Feel the temperature drop.
And confirm what we had suspected. Ancestral Pebble people were living here during the basket maker era, centuries before the descendants built the nearby cliff homes. Around AD 625, this village was made up of about 6 circular semi-subterranean structures like these. Pit houses served as standard housing for centuries in the Southwest, and could have offered comfortable living quarters to a family of 4 or 5. Using this estimate, approximately 25 to 30 people may have lived in this alcove at the time.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. I don't know if you go that way or.
Go that way. What way?
I don't know.
I'm not ready.
The rooms up to 2 stories high were built to fit the side between under and around the sandstone boulders. I'm not gonna go around, I guess. You don't go around.
Wait, he can go around himself.
All right, so that was Step House. I have convinced them to go to Badger House and Longhouse. Now, it's about a 2.5 mile hike, so they're not too happy. At least Mini X is not happy, but it's good exercise. Good for the Burris Optics, the team challenge. Getting a little warmed up for it. Gotta stay in shape, right? So we'll see what this is all about. All right, guys, so we're headed to the Longhouse Overlook now. About 2.5 miles out and back, that is the Badger House. They actually cover them to protect them. So we'll go check it out. Everybody's still hanging in there. It's about 92 degrees. Not bad. So these are covered to protect them from any elements and any further damage. Do not enter the ruins. So the living quarters are over here. Imagine living in a pit. Alright, so we had a little bit of time, and if you do some reading about the $1 Million Highway, it is basically the stretch of Highway 550 from Durango to Silverton, and it is rated like top best scenic drives in the United States. So we figured we'd try it. Mini X isn't happy, but we only get to do this once, and if we don't do it today, we probably wouldn't have time to do it. You still see some snow on the mountain up there, but it's beautiful. You can see tons of aspens, tons of snow melt out through here. So I figured I'd share with you. It's supposed to get really hairy up here towards the top, so we'll see what it's like. Alright guys and gals, it's an unbelievably scenic view. All right, guys, if you've never been to Silverton, Colorado, it is well worth the drive and the adventure. It's just beautiful, old silver mining town. Really cool place. Probably the most beautiful town I've ever been in. All right, guys, so the only time I've ever seen a hot spring like this was in Mammoth Springs outside of Yellowstone, but you're going to check this out. This is the Pinkerton Hot Springs. And this is not man-made. Careful, I don't know how slick it is. Now it's really slick. All right, guys, they said it promises to cure all diseases, and that is nice and warm. Warmer than a bath, I would take. Pretty darn cool. All right, so that's it for Friday. Tomorrow, we've got a really cool adventure down here in Silverton. I'll take some good videos and try to do a better job of it. Hope you guys are enjoying it. I'll talk to you soon. See you tomorrow.